Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to the Scottie Show. Tonight, man, I got a Kill Me Lord official.
Yes, sir.
Kill Me Lord official. Brole is in the building, man. What's good? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Scottie?
I'm doing good, man. For the people that don't know who Brole is, man, who's Brole?
I'm a artist. I would say I'm not even like a rapper per se, but I'm just a musician because I be all over the place with a lot of stuff. I'll be here and there. So, and I actually do real art too. So I'm just multimedia.
Hell yeah. So you do like painting and like drawing and stuff like that? Like as in like art?
Shoe artwork. I used to do a lot of like crazy, just like over the top shoes. Like, I forget what it's called, but there's like a style for it, and it's like not simplistic. It's like the reverse of that shit, and it was
Okay,
just
okay.
everything on the shoe. It looked crazy
Oh, okay.
sometimes.
Okay. That's lit. So like, how did you like get involved with like music and stuff? And like, how did you like, think that like, oh, this is what I want to do, and like, this is what I want to pursue?
I mean, music's been a big thing for me all my life. I mean, I don't know if it was like something I just like chose or it chose me, or is it just like shit that has just been around, so it's just like feels comfortable to me. But like been singing since I was like 3, 4, bro. Like
But
all over the fucking place.
yeah, no, like I can definitely tell that like you have like range when it comes to like being an artist. Like I remember when you sent me a song, "That's Me," and then I watched your snippet from like the last shit that you had posted on Twitter. I was like, oh, this shit sounds completely different. Like, cause you was on like
Mhm.
some rapper shit, and I was like, this sounds fire. And like, no, like I low key was like getting you and Frosty like confused. Like I was thinking like, cause like how you was rapping, I was like, damn, is this Frosty? Like I thought like, cause Frosty really be on that shit. So like I was
Oh,
kind of
Frosty can rap, dude. I love
yeah.
Frosty so much. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I want to call myself a rapper because I'm all over the place. I can. I'm there.
Yeah.
I can freestyle like a motherfucker all day. I don't know why, but it's just like something in my brain. But yeah, that was a whole freestyle. It took me like 3 minutes to make that song, that new snippet. And
Yeah.
then, I mean, even the whole Brofluence, all freestyle, I'll be honest. Everything, I never wrote a single one of those songs. And I have a lot of music like that is because I take like psychedelics and I'll just like have like a time with it and just like vibe with the music and just like whatever comes out is whatever fucking comes out. I don't really have like a choice sometimes.
Yeah, that's how I felt like when you made like that "That's Me" song, like
Mhm.
because it was definitely something that like you would not like, normally hear. But then when I was listening to that shit, I was like, oh, I get it, because like I've done psychedelics and shit like that, and like I
Mhm.
like because like when I listen to like music and stuff, like I'm trying to figure out where the artist is like going to, like regardless of whether or not people like the sound or not. I'm not like
Mhm.
focused on that. I'm trying to focus on where the artist is like, because what you're making right now is not what you're gonna make in like the next like 5 years.
Yeah,
So like,
definitely not.
yeah,
Even
yeah,
Brofluence was all made like almost 2 years ago and this last year. Like that's not new music for me. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
it's just something that whole tape was like a letter to me. Like Brofluence is like influencing myself on what I should like think about and like how I should feel and like just keep going and stuff. So like all the songs have like a meaning to myself. Like I don't really like make music for people, really just make it for like a letter for myself so I can go back on
Mm,
and just like
hmm.
read that shit or listen to it and just like I don't know, experience what I was experiencing at that time.
No, I definitely feel what you're saying. Like, and like that's what I was like, like when I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh, I get where this artist is trying to go and like where like the potential, of you, like, in like the next like 5 years. So I'm just like, oh, this dude actually has like his own unique sound. And like
He sounds that dope.
you don't sound like a lot of like your sounds like original. And like that is I'm more gravitated, like, even if it doesn't like sound good in the beginning, I am more
Mm-hmm.
geared towards someone having an original sound and like trying to actually figure out what they sound like instead of copying another style. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and that's like I feel like that's like one of the most unique things about like the whole Kill Me Lord collective is that
Oh yeah.
y'all all have original sounds and like y'all are all trying to find y'all sounds instead of just trying to sound like and that's why I feel like what separates y'all, apart from like a lot of like other like rappers is that like y'all don't sound like everybody else. Y'all try to find like y'all own sound and hold on to it.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
what influences have you had in like music? What your
I would
musical
say like it's
influences?
all over the place for me, but like gospel music is a huge one for me. I used to be in choir, in church choir and stuff. So like
Oh
a lot of
yeah.
like vocalization like that is like drawn to me. So I like that shit. Kanye West was a huge one for me
Mm,
growing up. Lil Wayne. I'd say Childish Gambino too. Those are just like they were just like weird, like not weird, overly confident. And I really
yeah.
just like I built like a my own little personality off of it. You know what I mean? Like if you
Hmm.
have like too much confidence, it could kill you. But like if you have just enough to where it, like sets you apart from other people to really like other people believe in you because you're so like invested in yourself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's what influenced the fuck out of me with that shit.
Yeah, that's lit, bro. And definitely like Childish Gambino was influence like on me, and so was like Kanye West, but Childish Gambino more so because I feel like he just had the odds against him all the time
Oh yeah,
as an artist. Like he was like the first rapper to be an actor and sing and like
and
rap.
comedian,
And
yeah.
like and they give like that shit to Drake, but like Drake wasn't on that shit before Childish Gambino. He was
Fuck
Childish
no.
Gambino was doing it way before Drake,
Oh
but
yeah, there's old movies. I like 2001
yeah, when he was
fucking
like
type shit. Yeah,
yeah, when
he's
they were
like
like
just
being
like the super.
detectives and shit.
Yes, that's the one I'm
Yeah, I
talking
know what
about.
you're
That's
talking
one of my
about.
favorite
Yeah,
movies. That shit's so funny.
yeah. That was like that was a dope ass movie. He was definitely and like I like Summer Camp. Like that was one of my favorite
Yeah.
mixtapes, especially like when with the singing and stuff. Like he was
Mhm.
such a dynamic artist with like he was like the first like rapper that I heard that could like really sing like that.
Switch it up. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that's a
switch it up
lot
for
of
real.
what that's
Yeah.
me because like I don't know, like I love to like sing on shit. I can rap here and there, but like I'd rather go singing on it every day. But like it really just like made me think that you don't have to be like a one dimensional artist.
All right, guys, we had a little short technical difficulty, but we right back at it. But yeah, man, we were talking about Childish Gambino and just how dynamic of an artist he was, and like how you see yourself as like the same kind of like style. Like you just don't want to like just rap. You want to be able to like vocalize and like change things up. How did you get involved with Kill Me Lord? How did that happen?
Okay, so last year when they had these submission videos, right? The submission video was funny as fuck, right? It was just like a joke, like not like a joke. Like I'm not saying they're a joke or anything, but like
Mhm.
it was just like a silly video to like try to get some people like to come and like show their talent or whatever. And I don't know. I didn't even really like was posting my music on Twitter or anything. My account was kind of smaller, and I would really just like shit talk and like just say stupid shit on Twitter. So like
Mhm.
I just did a silly video and like made everybody fucking laugh and like just talked to myself in the mirror and just like it was funny. And it was maybe like a 30-second video. And they were like, they hit me up. They're like, we think you're funny as fuck. Like, do you want to join? And like when I joined, nobody knew I made music. Like not a single person. So like they just thought I was a comedian. And I was like, nah, bro, I make music. And they're like, for real? I was like, yeah, I mean, I really wanted to join off like the music shit too. And they're like, oh, we just thought you were funny as fuck. That's why we had to let you join, blah, blah, blah. And it was funny, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, very, very random that I even joined. But it's been a thrill the whole fucking time I've been in there.
Yeah.
And I've really, like, connected with a lot of the people that are in there. Just, like, artist wise, like, personally, I've become, like, really good friends with a lot of the people that are in there.
That's lit, man. Like it's definitely lit that like they like just fuck with you just based off the energy and shit. Like they didn't
Yeah.
even care that you made music or not. Like so they was just already like just willing like open arms, just like yo, this is a dope ass
Mm,
person, like this cool ass
yeah, that was the
personality.
crazy
Like
part.
yeah,
Everybody else like had to do music or some shit, and they all. That's what I was thinking too. That everybody else is gonna make like, just like either send their links or they're gonna send like a snippet of some shit they already like posted on their timeline. I was like, why not just like I don't know, make the same type of video back at them. Be like, you can't like not have me. You know, I'm funnier than you guys. I'm funnier as you guys. You know, like come on. Because I feel like a lot of the thing that Kill Me Lord is too is like they are we just have a lot of personality and a lot of us are kind of funny. Like not even kind
yeah,
of funny. I'd say like 62% funny. So
yeah,
above average.
yeah. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, bro. Have you like? Do you still continue? Like, do you think about still like continuing to like do like like comedy shit like or like do like skits and
I
stuff?
mean, I'm
Posting
funny,
that?
bro. Like uh I low key like would love to like just do a 10-minute 15 set or some shit, just some straight jokes. Cause I that's what I do all day anyways. Like I'm like always the class clown, always like the work fucking place, like comedian, like everybody just want to come up to me to like make them feel better. So like even with like my customers and stuff, I have people that just come in there and joke with me all day long. Kind of hate seeing them after like the fifth time. The joke gets too old. I'm like, yeah, hilarious. Get out of here now. But like, yeah, I have like, I don't know. I'd say I have like a connection to comedy too. Like, I'd love to do like movies or some shit like that further down the line, but that's going to be a minute away.
Hell yeah. How was it going to Houston?
It was really fun. Like, it was cool seeing all the artists. Like, there's a couple people working their fucking ass off from the time we touched down to the time we left, and it was really inspiring to see like that type of ethic and like just like doing your shit like that. Like me, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like I'm in a good space to like make music, and other times I'm just like not there. You know what I mean? So it's like seeing people just like churn shit out, just like keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm like, holy shit, like you guys are going crazy right now. I did maybe like 3 or 4 songs down there, but like there's a couple guys that got like 12. I'm like, holy shit, you guys are going crazy. But it was really fun. We connected really well. I don't think I slept more than fucking 10 hours down there. Like we were there for a week, and I would maybe sleep like an hour here, an hour there when I could get it, and then I'd get back up and start going crazy again with everybody. It was just so fun. Even being on stage with everybody in the show, it was like we had maybe 50 people there, but like it was still really fun for us, you know what I mean? Like, and it was really still like the people that were there, they really enjoyed the music, and they were like there for us. So like they're really engaging and stuff. So it felt really nice. Like that was my first show too. I've never performed live, and I had a blast.
That's what's up, man. That's what like does that make you like, linking up with everybody? Like does that like, inspire you to like move out to Houston? Like do you ever think about like is that
yeah. That I mean, I've always thought about stuff like that, you know what I mean? But like it's just like what's in the cards, because you don't know, something could happen like a year from now or something, you know, and something could just play out right to when that happens. But for right now, I'm just in Oklahoma, like living the Oklahoman life, you know.
Yeah, like and plus like it's a lot cheaper out there in Oklahoma, is it?
Oklahoma and Texas is about the same price. They're both very cheap states, but I'd say Oklahoma's like a little bit cheaper. Yeah, because like there's like I mean Houston's a little expensive, but like OKC is expensive too. And then you have places like I don't know, like Galveston, which is like super fucking expensive. But you also have like small dead towns that where you could get like cheaper than Oklahoma prices. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
True. Yeah, that's true.
The only benefit from Oklahoma to Texas though is that weed's legal. I'll be honest. Like,
like oh yeah, Oklahoma, yeah, weed is legal out there.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, honestly, like in that, like, because I even thought about just moving out to Texas just because of the comedy scene, and like it's just a lot. It's like a lot of just opportunity out there now since since like the COVID stuff and like like the LA stuff has kind of moved down to like Atlanta and Texas.
Yeah, in Texas, Austin, Texas is a huge spot for art right now.
Yeah,
and so is Houston, and like. Those are just the spots you want to be if you want to make anything right now. Like California's kind of out the fucking news and shit, you know, like it's too expensive to be there. So there's like more affordable like housing, and there's still a scene down there. So like it's been cool to see that grow and build. And it tempts me to fucking join it. You know what I mean? It very tempts me to join it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, cause like not only like is it like affordable housing. Like I've looked at like jobs there, like they pay you enough money.
They pay for it nice, yeah.
Yeah. They pay you enough, like, to where you can like, have a decent work-life balance and stuff. And then like, just like the night scene and everything with that, it's just like a lot of like it's like a lot of opportunities out there that like, like since I live 2 hours outside of Chicago, like there's definitely like, I would say like, the opportunities are kind of equal, if I drive to Chicago and stuff like that, like, because it's not a 2 hour drive to Chicago isn't bad, but like I don't know how far Oklahoma is from Texas. Like,
from here to Houston, it's about like an 8-hour, 9-hour drive.
Honestly,
fast. It's not that far.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not that bad. An 8-9 hour drive, like shit, and you can just
stay flight. My flight was like 47 minutes.
Oh shit, yeah. You can just honestly. Yeah, you can kick it up, like you could just take a weekend off, like if you wanted to, and just go up there and just chop it up and crank shit out. Honestly.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm planning to do with Vlad and Bear Dex more. I'm planning to go back up there here pretty soon and see him again and work really well with just like the the three, you know what I mean? Like me, Bear Dex, and Vlad, and work on
Yeah.
a lot of music because they really like where I'm also creatively at. They just think I need a little push, and I'm the same
Mhm.
way. I think I just need like some more knowledge, and I could really make some beautiful art. And I mean that's not my main goal, anyways, is to make like art or like be like a huge artist or anything. That's not
Yeah.
even really. If it happens, it happens to me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I love this shit no matter what. You know.
Yeah, that's like it's just how it like that's really how it is. Like you gotta like love this shit. Like you gotta, whether you make like the money or not, like just always have like, another plan for like, a rainy day. You never know. Like, but just always like love what you're doing and stay consistent because people, number one, like if the more consistent you are, you're gonna keep on like, honing on to your fan base and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people be too scared to drop. I did the podcast with Young Skirt. Young Skirt said he dropped 130
I
songs.
saw that. That shit's
Bro, that shit
crazy.
is fucking crazy, bro. And I'm just
Young
like you
Squirt's a
see how
legend.
hard. I tell other artists this. You see how hard like an artist like Young Skirt is working. You see how hard an artist like Ralphie the Plug, NBA YoungBoy, they drop every single weekend, and like they're working. They're not worried about songs flopping. They're not worried about
Mm-hmm.
like that. Like and like and you see how hard they're working. Imagine how hard like artists like me or you or anyone else that has to like we got to be like super consistent on our shit because
Mm-hmm.
they're working like they haven't even made $1 million and they made $1 million already. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like they're
I
working
mean,
their
that's the whole point of me dropping like once a week on Brofluence. So like, I didn't want to drop all this whole tape of 5 songs like instantly. You know what I mean? Like that
mm-hmm.
would be you lose a lot of listeners after the first song because if people don't like the vibe of the first song, they won't listen to it. Now, if
But
you do week by
those aren't
week,
your people. Those won't be
yeah,
your
that's what
people.
I'm
Then like
saying.
yeah, you're gonna find your cult fan base. Like the ones that are gonna like listen through the whole entire thing, or even if like the first song doesn't like really hit for them, they're gonna give like the second or third or fourth or fifth song a try. That is like who you want to like reach out to. That's the
Mm-hmm.
people that's not people that's just gonna like listen to the first song and be like, oh, I'm not fucking with this. That's not who you want to cater to. You want to cater to your
Exactly.
yeah, like it's all about
And
marketing.
I don't really cater to anybody besides myself. You know, like I'm
Yeah,
dropping
yeah,
this shit for
yeah.
myself. So
Yeah.
like, if people like it, that's cool. But like, I really just
Mhm.
put it out so I can enjoy it, like
Facts, facts,
on like
facts.
a platform, and it's like a big achievement for me. It's like
Yeah.
I almost dropped like 3 or 4 projects, and like I just scrapped them each and every single time.
Hmm.
I've been first song I dropped was Dillinger in 2020, and like it just showed me like how much I had to like do shit for and like what I needed to do. And so like I was like planning on dropping like 3 or 4 projects after that. And literally just like every single time some shit fell out or some song didn't come out the way I wanted it to come out. So I just like took time and took time and took time and took time and like releasing Brofluence was like such a release because I was like, God damn, I finally like dropped like one thing like full, you know? So
Hmm.
like I did the week by week release because like I didn't really have a platform, and so like I was like, all right, so maybe one of them will hit the algorithm if I do a week by week. It always
Hmm.
boosts your shit if you do like a drop every week. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do that. And then like a couple songs did really well. There's a few
Yeah.
that I think that should do more, but like you know, I have favorites like that other people won't like. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was just a cool experience to see this shit pop off and like the love has been real for like a lot of the whole process of Brofluence. People after, I mean, it's cool. We make jokes about it all the time. Like I pretty much say like I'll like talk in third person and do like the bro where I'm just like, oh yeah, bro did that. Yeah, bro did this. Brofluence. Yeah, and just we'll just say it a fucking lot and it's funny. But like, I don't know. I really have been doing a lot of stuff and like this all led up to like some point to join Kimmy Lord, and I feel like it's like weird because it's like I've crossed paths with like Astral Trap before that. I crossed paths with Josen before that. Like there's like a few other artists that I was just like really like close to before like they even like thought of Kill Me Lord. So it's like
Hmm.
so fucking cool to see like all of us kind of coming together and like really like I don't know making a fucking powerhouse, dude. Because there's so
Yeah.
much talent in Kill Me Lord right now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like the new age like internet, like because it's kind of like how like Raider Clan like what formed. Like Like Denzel Curry was from one part of Florida. Space Ghost Purple's from one part of Florida. And then, there was Chris Travis. Those people lived in Memphis, Xavier Wolf. And like they all connected, through the internet. And like they just created one big like, team. And then you had Raider Clan, and then obviously they split apart, and you got Chris Travis and Xavier Wolf that made Water Boys, Such Hollow Water Boys and stuff like that. And then you got C9 with Denzel Curry's group. But yeah, like it was just one big like internet like thing, and then like next thing you know, people are like actually meeting up in person, and I'm like, oh, like I'm looking and like I'm looking at it, like from like from the outside view, I'm seeing it as in like, okay, let me I can this is another reason why I started the podcast. I'm like, okay, I've been a part of like the underground music scene and stuff like that. Like I've already
Yeah, I heard of you way before that too. Like way before fucking Kill Me Lord. Like that's the crazy part too. And now we're talking is like I don't know. I've been on the internet for a long time, but like just now actually seeing a lot of the people just like me coming up to them pretty much next in the race. Like right there. It's weird. It's like very like I don't know, like complete circle. Because
yeah.
it's very cool seeing like you do fucking well and do all these interviews and shit and like even communicate and even giving like smaller artists like myself like even a bigger platform, like interviewing us and stuff. That's just like very fucking genuine and nice. Like
Yeah, man, cause like when I was like, I still like fuck with like the music shit, but like I just wanted to take like a step back, and I'm like, someone needs to like actually document this stuff and like lay out like all right, this is who's connected to who and who, because like I've been watching so many like rapper and like rapper documentaries and stuff like that, like the X like documentary. I didn't like it because like they didn't even like talk about like how like X was like connected to this person and that person and this person, like they like pretty much like forgot about the whole entire underground scene. And so like I got like,
yeah, I mean, it was very truthful to what happened, but I think they left out a lot of huge details
yeah,
as
they
well.
of how he even blew up, like
Yeah,
how he
and
even
like
got to where he got. Like that's
yeah,
like the
so
important. That's if I like, yeah, all the other stuff is like important, but like the
yeah,
come up, like imagine if Vlad gets like a documentary or something like that, and then like they just completely forget about Kill Me Lord. You know what I'm saying? Or no one
yeah,
talks
no, that's what
about,
I'm saying. Like the
like we
whole
have to like
fucking
document these things. Like these things
they
have to
literally
be.
brought like 6 members of members only and put them on the dock, and like
Yeah,
it wasn't even like they
and it
didn't even give
wasn't
them a
even the
very big
most.
spot. Yeah,
Yeah, and like it wasn't even like the most like, all right, the only most like the like the important person was probably like Ski Mask, and then like really wasn't like heavy hitters. Like they missed a couple other like members only like people, and then like they missed out on Denzel Curry. They didn't talk about how Denzel Curry uh put on X. They didn't talk about how X ran into Wi-Fi's funeral and all these other like rappers and stuff like
yeah,
in the whole Florida scene. Like they missed out on all that good information about like the underground scene. And I'm just like, yo, man, if these people are gonna be skipping out on all this stuff, I want to start documenting like who's connected to who's like who are these people, who are like I just wanted to bring that to light, and hopefully I can build this up to where people can see like a whole track record of here are the Kill Me Lord artists, here are the Seraphim artists, here are like these like the new underground like class, like this is like y'all class right here, and then we're gonna get the classes after y'all, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be like younger motherfuckers that
oh
come up
yeah,
to y'all,
oh yeah.
and like yeah, and
Cause like
then
I don't know, I'm still pretty young, but I'm like I'm still getting to that age too where it's like, damn, I just need to do something, or it's not
yeah,
really
bro. And
something's
if you
not
have
gonna
that
work.
feeling, yeah, bro. And if you got that feeling, that means you gotta really do, bro. You gotta do it, bro. You gotta do that shit. You can't wait until you
Oh
fucking
yeah,
like
no, fuck no.
30. Yeah, you can't wait until you're 30 and be full of shoulda, coulda, wouldas, bro. Like if you want to do
That's
stand up,
why
do
that
that.
was a whole big huge thing for me to go to Houston. Is like I was like that's for sure for me, and like I don't know
Yeah.
me and my best friend. He's an artist as well. Slow Chill, shout out Slow Chills. We've been doing like a lot of stuff for a long time. So like I originally started out like taking pictures and like videographing him. So pretty much doing what you're talking about is like
Mhm.
documenting his journey on the shit. And then it also just was like, I mean, I was doing shit with him and just like making music, but it wasn't like a big focal for me. And then like slowly over the last like year and a half, I've kind of like flipped switches from making shoes and like taking a lot of pictures and stuff and like making clothes and art and stuff like that to more of like singing and letting that type of emotion and like working with the music and stuff and like that was it's so crazy because it's like I don't know, man. It all feels like it was supposed to be because it's like I took a huge break from music. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna make music. Then I started making music. And I was like, okay, I like making music. And then I was like, I really miss me doing shoes. And I'm like, I'm not gonna make shoes anymore.
You
I'm
can
not
do
gonna
it
make clothes
all.
anymore. Yeah. And like I'm not even giving up on that shit. I'm just
Yeah,
taking
you can
breaks
do it
from
all.
stuff. And
Yeah, yeah,
I take like 6 months from something and then come back to it like way stronger and it's fucking nice. So
yeah.
like even with music and stuff, some of these songs that just came out, like Brofluence, I was making that shit in like early 2021, and like I did a Florida trip. Me and Sloch recorded a lot of music at this one studio, and then like went to our homie that lives in Oklahoma City, sauced me up GQ, and
Mm,
who's signed by Sauce Walka, and he's pretty fucking incredible producer. We were working with him a lot, and like I was selling tickets too at the same time for like a venue and like building up like this underground like venue plays for this company called Unruly Citizens, and I was selling tickets and stuff to like Ski Mask shows, Playboy
mm.
Cardi shows, Kodak Black shows. Like I met some really cool artists that are like some of my favorite artists through like selling fucking their concert tickets, bro. Just being a
That's lit.
scalper and just like selling to friends and stuff. I made it some good fucking money for the company, bro. I was one of their like the best sellers. I'm not even kidding.
That's lit,
I
man.
fucking hate the company now. Like fuck them, but it was still fun while I had like the opportunity, you know.
Yeah, I feel you. So how did you even come up with the name Brole?
So like, I had people in high school start calling me Broly because I was like angry and like just I don't know, just like a big ass motherfucker, and just everybody was like, "Oh, you fucking remind me of Broly from Dragon Ball Z," blah 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 blah, and like everybody was calling me that for a long time, and just like I would say the last year, people just like switched, and it was like Bro. Like my friend said it in front of uh, like I was on the phone or something with my grandma, and my friend said it, and she said, "Bro, you say bro? Why bro?" And I was like, oh, I would even say bro. We said Broly, but I was like, I like that. And then my friend Socho was like, oh, we're gonna start saying bro. And then we just like kept it. I don't know. Like I know so many artists already that go by the name Broly, and like there's like Kid Broly,
Oh
Broly
shit.
500, and like all these other ones. Like I know there's some fucking artists out there named Broly. And
Yeah.
like I released my first like single with Socho under Broly because that's like I don't know, that's like the name I was going for at first. And then I
Mm.
realized all that shit and just was like, damn, like people already claim this shit. So it's like I can't like go ahead and claim it again, you know? So I was like,
Yeah.
you know, not a lot of people say bro and are like people still say broly to me and I'm like, oh, it's cool, you can say whatever you want, but it's bro. And like it's I don't know, it just like it feels better, you know what I mean, to go by bro and broly. It's weird.
Yeah, for sure. Who's some of like the favorite like your favorite collabs? Who's some of the favorite artists you collab with so far?
Frosty. Me and Frosty on Press is a big song. Uh, that's a cool song for me. I don't know. We did a little video and stuff with Houston and stuff. Frosty's just such a cool person. Meeting him in Houston was like one of my favorite things. Fear as well. He produced the song. He's on the very beginning and the hook of the song.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say Vlad too. I have a couple songs with Vlad. Baradex is such a wonderful person to be around. His energy is like I don't know, it's heartwarming, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you just want to
yeah,
be like cool with him.
yeah.
So like working with him was awesome. Seeing them work in Houston was fucking crazy. Like he was churning out melodies in like 5 seconds. I'm not even kidding.
That's
Dude had
crazy.
like 15 melodies done every night. And I was like, I can't keep up with this. This is insane. And ever since Houston too, it's like I've made some songs since Houston, but like a lot of the group is still working off that fucking like hype and like that work ethic, and like it's so inspiring because like I make a song like every few days, but they're trying to make like 3 in the weekend, 4 in the weekend. I'm like, holy shit, you guys are going crazy. Like Frosty and Lundeen pretty much made a whole tape this last weekend, just like recording and like sending shit back and forth to each other. So it's cool seeing all that. But I would say those are my like 4 favorites so far. I haven't worked with everybody yet, but yeah, and Slocho as well. That's my engineer, my guy who fucking is just there behind the computer for me all the time. I record at his house and do all my stuff over there. And he like we mix here and there. We're not incredible on mixing. I usually send my stems out to everybody, but yeah, it's like a cool process because we used to just go to the studio and just constantly like spend so much money going to a studio and recording one song, you know? And so like he got his own setup and started like building up his room and like making it all like soundproof and like doing all this crazy stuff. And so I'd just go over there and he'd let me come record for free. And like he's literally down the street. I could walk to his house less than 5 minutes. So like that's gonna be one of my favorite people to work with because I've worked with him since like day one. So
yeah. That's lit as fuck, man. What artists do you want to work with in like the future? Like it could be big or small.
Big or small. I want to work with Ugly Boy. That's one.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with the work, but
he's he's like not that big of an artist, right? I'm pretty sure.
He's not that big.
Yeah, I know who Ugly Boy
I like
is.
his sound.
I think I'm pretty sure I reviewed one of his songs or reacted to one of his songs already. Yeah, he's definitely he can sing. He's a singer, right?
Yeah, he's a singer.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. He's like, you know, little big. He's kind of big.
Yeah.
I know what the fuck you're talking about.
But he
yeah,
sounds
Ugly
good.
Boy. He's
man.
fire.
He sounds really
he's
good.
Fire.
I want to get on. Yeah, I want to get on a song with him.
Yeah,
I want some of my songs with Vlad to drop. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, he can sing his ass off.
Yeah, he can. I can too. Like our little melodies together when this one song, it just cream of the crop, man. Shout out COTC, you know. But I don't know, man. I would love to work with like it'd be crazy to work with Kanye West. It'd be crazy to work with like Playboi Carti, obviously. Like those are some of my favorite artists. But who knows that shit? Like they're just crazy. Probably like a couple $1 million feature. So I can't really talk about that till like way later. But yeah, those would be fun too. Ski Mask would be fun. I would say there's a couple people in the underground I really want to work with that I think I'm about to work with here soon. Amy, I love Amy's work. She makes some of my songs for Brofluence, and we talk a lot. She's become like one of my good friends. I like talk to her almost every single day now.
Dude, she's super fucking talented. She can do she can do animations, like the voiceovers and stuff like that, and like the production, recording vocals. She's like a talent machine, and like and since she joined Kill Me Lord, like I can only imagine what like y'all could do with music videos, with like a whole bunch of like with just like content, like and content in general. Like y'all could just make so much stuff to like promote like Kill Me Lord and like all the artists and stuff. Like it would be crazy what y'all would make.
Oh yeah. That's one of the reasons why I like begged them to get her to join. I was like, please, we gotta get Amy in here. Please,
she's way too talented. She's like a low key, she's like a low key talent that like I feel like she's super slept on. Like I even like said it. I'm
no, that's what I think too. She's been around for a long time as well and like doing a lot of music and stuff. Like if you go back on her records and stuff, like she's been doing a lot for I don't know, I'd say like 6-7 years. So like seeing her even get some shine here and there now is really cool. And I don't know. It inspires because it's like there's like people that are way older than me that I thought that like there's like a certain limit where you kind of have to stop doing this shit, you know.
This shit's a marathon.
No,
bro.
no, I know. I realized
this ain't no bro. People that want to get famous and they want to get rich, they are in this thing for the wrong reasons. That is like, you know, a part of the journey, but the main reason why you get into it is because you love the game. Like you love this shit. Like people that are just like, yo, bro, I should have been made it. And if you're like, you know, in your 20s or you're 18 or whatever, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Unless you got some real connections, this shit is like I said, this shit is a marathon. You have to outwork, like you know, like and in some instances in this shit. Hard work beats out talent. I've seen talented people that want to make it overnight and they just stop doing it because they haven't made it yet. And I'm just like, bro, this shit ain't overnight. This shit's a marathon, bro. Like people been rapping like, you know, like look at like, you know, like Lil Yachty and stuff. And like look at like all these people have been rapping for a long time and like they stay consistent. The more consistent you are and the more active you are, like you're pretty much, I call it a lottery ticket because like this shit is just random selection. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like some days you'll have a song that might go viral, the next day the song won't go viral. But guess what? You keep on punching that ticket. You might have
Yeah,
that one
exactly.
that lock everybody, like that locks everyone in. Like, look at Young Skirt, bro. He dropped like he literally just randomly dropped the Oh Nora song, and like that shit just goes like super fucking viral. Like that shit, like you keep
It's
on
super
punching.
viral. Like, yeah,
You punch that lottery ticket. You just keep on punching that. I call it a lottery ticket. The more you put yourself out there, like you just
the
cashing in
better
lottery
chances you
tickets.
have. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I get
Like,
that, bro. Like, I don't know. It was like very inspiring because I like Sauce Me Up GQ was somebody I watched like grow from like 23 and now he's 27 and he just got signed and just kind of got put on and like this last year and he's just now making like a lot of money and stuff off of it and he's been doing it for like 7 years. So it's
bro, that's
like,
how it is. That's how
yeah,
it
that's
is.
really how it is. And I like now me, I feel like I've been doing it for like 4 or 5 and it still doesn't even seem like I'm not like starting, you know what I mean? Like at
Yeah,
times I'm
yeah.
like, damn, I'm still learning shit and
And
like
what you're
figuring out
doing,
stuff and like, yeah.
yeah, and what you're doing is you're just building a portfolio. You're building a track record. It's like like being a rapper, being an artist. It's a legit job. And it's like when you're applying for a job, what do you have? You have a resume. You have a
Mm.
4-year resume. A lot of people don't have a 4-year resume. Some people stop at 1 year. Some people stop at 1 month. Some people
Oh
stop at
yeah.
1 day because they drop a
Oh,
song and
they're like,
the
oh,
song
after the
don't
first
don't
sentence,
pop off.
it's not for me.
Yeah, bro. Like the song don't pop off and they get like 10 views and they be like, oh shit. I've seen plenty of days where shit got like 10 views. And like next thing you know, the views was growing and like and then you get to a certain sometimes like it's always good to like stay active in different things too. Like that's why it's
Mm.
important to how you doing your shoes and shit and like how you like wanting to shoot like sketches and stuff like that. Stay on all that shit, bro, because like you never know what's gonna pop off for you. It might be the
Oh
sketch,
yeah.
and it might not even be the rap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly. That's
like
what I'm
you,
thinking too.
yeah,
Cause
like
it's
and
like
then it
there's a
may be the
million ways to get
shoes.
it.
Then it may be the
Mm-hmm.
shoes, and it may not be the sketch. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you just keep yourself busy and you stay like motivated, like there's no telling like what can happen. You know what I'm saying? The more you like, just like you say, you saw your friends' work ethic and stuff. They got 13 songs and stuff like that. That should just inspire you to be like, yo, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like as soon as I get off work, bro, it's that. Like I'm on that. Like like you like. There's like this one quote I heard from Joe Rogan, bro. Like he said, like this is when he was like broke as fuck and like he was living in Boston. Like he said, like whenever I got off work, I was treating my hobbies like I was trying to save my life. Like he was like, like he was a comedian. So like every single day he got off work, he was hitting like 5, 3, 6 mics a night. You know what I'm saying? While other people would
Goodness.
just hit
Yeah.
one mic a night. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah. Or
cash,
hit one mic a week. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
You
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 punching that
eventually
lottery
start
ticket.
working more and get more. Yeah.
Punching in that
It's just
lottery
like a
ticket,
turning
bro.
point for me too, because it's just like I'm just now like actually releasing and actually like putting myself more out there. So like only time will tell where I really take this shit and really like it's really me that puts myself in there. But like I don't know, man. Like I have the motivation to do it and I have
Yeah,
like
bro.
the creativity to do it. And like I'm there, bro. I'm not even kidding, I'm there.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
just really learning how to figure out how everything works the fuck out.
Hell yeah.
Because I mean, I'm like a guy that like I work like fucking 40, 50 hours a week at like shitty jobs, and I like I'll quit a job after a minute, and because it just doesn't feel right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the shit is just not working out. So it's like I like move back to back all over the place. So I like made
Hmm.
all these connections with these weird people, had all these stories and stuff, and really like used that in my art and my music and all this, and really just like helped me like I don't know, build confidence in myself and like everything. Because like if you're not a very good communicator and you can't like talk to anybody and like put
Like
yourself out
this.
there, and it's like yeah,
Yeah, a lot of
it's not
rappers
gonna
they
it's not
can't.
gonna work.
A lot of artists can't do podcasts because like they're scared. Like a lot of artists want to do podcasts, but they can't because the only answers they know is yes, no, and like it's hard for them to like elaborate on how they feel because sometimes it's anxiety and sometimes they just don't know. And like that's like some people don't need that. Some people can just do it effortlessly, because they live life.
Mm-hmm.
And like I be telling people, like, yo, bro, stop, like, live life, bro. Like, work a job, bro. Like that's like
Yeah,
the
some
most like
people are too
respect.
focused on making it with just music. I feel like in the day and age that we have, you're not making money off streams if you're not up. you gotta have that fucking job, and you gotta just work
Yeah,
both, and you gotta really just
bro,
strive for
facts.
both. You know,
And
like.
that's like, and it's real life experience. Like I respect people that have
Mhm.
real life experience. Like they see, like you work in a regular. You got your outfit on right now and shit, bro. It's like the most
I'm
humble thing,
literally, I
bro. It's like the
literally
most
got my name
humble.
tag right
Yeah,
now, bro.
bro. It's like the most humble thing that like you can you can show like you really like living this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a
Mhm.
reality. You know what I'm saying? And like some people like they don't want to like live on somebody else's couch. Like some people don't want to do that shit. I'm not I know people that do that shit. I'm not that kind of motherfucker. Like I like having my own stuff. I like I have my own money. I don't want to have to depend on nobody. So like yeah, like it's a lot harder for you if if you're an artist and you are working 40, 50 hours a week. I'm that kind of motherfucker right now. Like you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like I don't do this shit for a living right now.
Yeah, I
And
wish, man. I wish I had
yeah,
more time for this shit.
yeah.
Like
It's
I
a
put all
grind,
the
bro.
time
It's a
I
grind.
can into it. Mhm. Even when I'm not making music, even when I'm not like doing something, I'm still making connections with fans. I'm still making connections with
Yeah,
people. I won't even call
that's what
nobody
it's all
fans. I
about.
have some friends that fucking just listen to my music and shit. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's like a weird way to look at people that like support you and like
Hmm.
just put effort into even like listening. But yeah, man, like it's just even when I'm not doing one thing, I'm doing another. Like
Yeah,
when we were in Houston and stuff, we went out to like ThriftCon, and when it was like the world's biggest like thrift thing, and we were just out there passing out flyers and like making connections with people, and we had over like 100 conversations with people that day, I swear, and like nobody showed up, but we still made all those connections. I still got people to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and like people still like talk to me now. And it's just like, hey, if they at least if they didn't show up to the show, they like know who we are, like putting the
yeah,
name out there. You know what I mean? And that's
yeah,
like a big. That's 50% of your job, yo. As an
yeah,
artist, you have to be your own fucking like manager. You have to be your own fucking publicist. You have to be your own fucking like stylist, like everything,
yeah, yeah.
and
You gotta do all that shit, bro.
everything,
Bro, you
everything.
gotta do bro. Like, and it's and I feel like a lot of people don't understand that shit, and they expect a lot. Like when they don't realize that, like, yo, this is a fucking grind. It's gonna take time. It's not gonna happen overnight.
Mm,
For some people, it does happen overnight, but like that's just the luck of the
that's very
draw.
rare, though. You know what I mean? That's so
It's the
rare.
luck of the draw. You know what I'm saying? Like it's literally the
Mm-hmm.
luck of the draw. Like a lot of people and that's what I'm saying. You got to keep on cashing in your fucking lottery ticket, bro. And like that is what I call it.
Mm-hmm.
People that chase their passions every day, you don't know who you're gonna run into. You don't know who you're gonna talk to. You don't know who's gonna listen to your music if you put it out there.
Exactly.
You don't know who's gonna see your music videos. You don't know what's gonna happen. Like and I feel like a lot of people don't see that, and they only see like what they see on the internet. Like they only see like
Yeah.
they see the
Yeah.
Instagram. They see like the people that like that shit. Like that is real to a certain extent. Like a lot of it, a lot of like people that like him or hate him, but DJ Academics he exposed like how a lot of rappers don't have real money. Like they're getting loans. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No real money. Like a lot of it's
Bro, they're
fake. Yeah.
loans. They're loans. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then like when I was listening to like Draco the Ruler and Rafi the Plug, they showed me how they were talking about how they like Draco was like supposedly making like 100,000 a month off a DistroKid, independent, and Rafi he's making like 60 bands a month off a DistroKid, like, and that's just all
Yeah, that's
independent. So
nice.
imagine, and they've been working for like 10 years, like making music for like they've been working almost damn near like a
Mm-hmm.
decade, like doing that shit in LA. So like imagine like you put in that work and you build your core fan base and you sometimes you gotta cater to them. Like and once you do that, they're willing to buy in. They're willing to buy your if you put out merch, whatever, you post on your YouTube channel, Instagram, they're willing to buy into you. Like and like that's why it's all about marketing. Like not,
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
remember
not even about what your art is, because there's terrible fucking artists
yeah,
that have
yeah.
so much clout and get all the money, and they'll
Bro, it's a
get like
market thing.
signed or some stupid shit just
Yeah,
because they have listeners and people looking at them, you know. But that shit
yeah,
goes away so fast if it's not real. So it's
yeah,
like you also gotta have real art, but you also gotta know how to market and
yeah.
like that's the crazy part of this whole fucking game is like finding your audience, because once you find it, that shit's locked in. But
That's what
like
I'm
it can't be
saying.
like fake audience.
That's what I'm saying. Like you could tour like let's just say your audience is just in like from Colorado to like Seattle. All you gotta do is tour the whole West Coast and like sell out shows. Next thing you know, like if people fuck with you on the East Coast, you just probably do like New York to like in Buffalo and a couple other places. You're not gonna like
And
tour
that's the
all
thing that,
around.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
like you
thing that
only
Kill Me
tour
Lord is
like
really
your
like giving
areas.
people opportunity for, bro.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we're setting up shows in a lot of different areas right now. And like 2023, 2024 is gonna be crazy with shows. And we're trying to figure out how to do a whole fucking like Midwest tour and like how I don't know. We have some big plans on the works, and it's really cool that Kimmy Lord has given like all this opportunity to all of us. You know, like it was crazy even seeing everybody come to Houston and do a show. You know what I mean? Like that's putting so much like faith and effort into one thing, and it could just be a bust, and like nobody comes out, nothing happens, and like three of us only really showed up. You know what I mean? But like
Yeah.
it was almost damn near the whole fucking squad. It was maybe like 6, 7 people that didn't come, if that. Like we had everybody there, man. It was so fun. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna happen again and again and again. And I feel like we all have some really good stage presence and really good music to really like create a fan base and really go crazy on the show. So like here pretty soon, it's really gonna be like that. Like we're just going and finding new fans all over the fucking place because the energy's there, bro. The energy's fucking there.
Yeah, that's lit, bro. We're gonna do a quick break real quick and then we're gonna get right back into it. All right, bet,
I
man.
bet.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thank y'all for watching the podcast with Brole. This is just a quick intermission just to shed some light on the artist. If you want to follow him on Twitter, it is at Brole2099. He is also a member of Kill Me Lord. And also, like I said, you can see all of his music, SoundCloud link, Brole. Dude, here it is right here. Yep, Brole right here, Brole Bryant. Yeah, if you guys really like this podcast and enjoy Brole and him as a person, and if you think he's a dope person, he's even a doper artist. But like I said, man, I hope you guys are enjoying the podcast with Brole. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please follow Brole on all social media platforms. Please follow his SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, all that. Support him, please, and support this YouTube channel. Thank you, guys. Back to the show. All right, y'all, we back. We're talking about how everyone was linking up the shows and how it's gonna open up like a lot of doors for you guys. And then you guys want to tour around the Midwest. What parts of the Midwest are you thinking? Like just Illinois, St. Louis?
Yeah, some stuff like that. Oklahoma, obviously, like we're
Oklahoma
gonna
would
do
be
one
fire.
here in my state. Yeah, it'd be cool. I know a lot of people out here, so it'd be fun to set something up out here. I'm already talking to people and whatnot. But we're thinking about Colorado, like you said, St. Louis would be fun. Maybe I don't know. It's just here and there right now, but
Yeah.
we are definitely talking to venues and getting shit set up for something, and it's about to be a fun fucking trip. I don't know if it'll be everybody on this one, but all the people that can are going to, and it's going to be fun. Like they might not be at every single show, but some people will be at all of them. You know?
Yeah. That's gonna be dope to like see y'all
Mm-hmm.
doing that shit. And like just always make sure that like y'all try to at least try to get like some money out of it, because if people show up,
Mm-hmm.
they buy tickets, if people buy drinks, like there needs to be like some form of like
Oh
like
yeah.
compensation, like in that kind of way.
That's
That's like
what
the
that's
only
what's
that's
nice is because we all have like some knowledge about that shit. Like we're not
yeah.
stupid, and
Yeah,
nobody's gonna get swindled out of some stuff, and it's not like free shit. Like we made some money at Houston show, but we really just put it back into like the Kimmy Lord Fund. You know what I mean? Just like it wasn't enough money for us to like go have fucking heyday or anything, but like
yeah.
it's cool just to be out there, and that was the first one for everybody. So it really
No,
just
yeah.
showed us what we could do like, together and how easy it is. Because honestly, that shit was kind of easy. Like now looking back at it, it's so accomplishable for all this shit.
Yeah.
Like the hardest part was probably the Airbnb, but like I've been doing Airbnb parties and like big Airbnbs in different like fucking states with chill and like my friends going just visiting places and whatnot. So it was like kind of like a familiar thing. And like, dude, our Airbnb person is fucking so funny. Like, so I broke a lid, the toilet lid off the back of this toilet downstairs. I was trying to like fix it. So like it wasn't flushing. So you gotta like pull the chain and like let all the water come out and stuff. So like I picked it up, put the lid like on the toilet spot right there, like the bottom. I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna fix it. Somebody used the fucking shitter. We told everybody too. It's like the first like 5 minutes that we got there, we figured out that bathroom didn't work, bro. So like last night, I'm like, all right, I don't want us to get charged like crazy for a broken toilet, so I'm gonna go in there and like fix the toilet. So I kind of was messing with it and stuff, and like I took the lid off, and like the lid fell, bro, and it like shattered into like 10 pieces, and like some of the pieces are like so small and whatnot, and it was just everywhere. And I was like, fuck me. And so we like went to Lowe's. Lowe's didn't have it. We like looked online, all the stores that were like had it, they were closed for the next few days. It was literally like our last night, and we're like, fuck. So we like get a hold of the Airbnb person. We're like, hey, we found the exact one on Amazon for like $29. We can buy it and ship it to you. We're sorry. We're trying to fix the downstairs bathroom. It wasn't working the whole time we were there. And they're like, you should have told us the bathroom wasn't working. We're gonna have to like get somebody to come out there to replace it and like fix it. And I was like, okay. And we found out like the guys said that we had broken like 2 beds, both bathrooms, that we had left like trash everywhere, which is not true. Like we literally cleaned that shit spotless, made it nice, and like the only thing that was messed up that we told them about was the fucking like lid. And dude tried to charge us 10K for a toilet seat lid that is $26 on Amazon, bro. So we're like in the talks with Airbnb right now to get it all like situated and shit. Like the worst case scenario, Dari's gonna get like a strike on his shit. That happened to me too when we did another party. Like a chair broke and I got a strike. But like, dude, fucking 10K for a toilet seat lid. They were going crazy for that.
Dude, that's
No
fucking
way.
wild, bro. I would
No
be, bro.
way.
I would have to assassinate that nigga.
Dude, no. Okay, so like you walk into the Airbnb and you just see like these ugly ass poster boards. Like I would say like Dollar General with some fucking shit like slapped on it of these dudes' books that he had put on Amazon. So the dude was self promoting in his own Airbnb. Like it was like self help books. It was like 10 ways to become a millionaire. And the other one was like how to raise your kids. And then there was like magnets all over the shit. It was like for buying houses, and like follow his TikTok and follow his Instagram. And you go onto his Instagram and shit, and it's just like him doing the dumbass videos of saying like, oh, this is the easiest way to get money. Get an LLC, put everything in the LLC. He pretty much talking about money laundering and shit. Just like it's like, bro, you're fucking stupid. And like the Airbnb was like a porno, bro. Like all the seats were leather, or all the fucking couches were like the leather, like futons. There was like a grass wall with like one of those lights. As you can see in some of the pictures, bro, it just looked like a casting couch. And like,
Dude, do they have
oh,
do they have cameras?
yes.
Do they have hidden cameras in there?
We didn't really check, honestly. It'd been
Damn,
funny
bro,
if
you
they
should check for
did, because
that
they
shit,
would
bro. That
caught us
shit
doing
is,
all
bro.
the
That's the
shit.
shit that I be worried about, bro. With Airbnb, that's why I don't really fuck with
Oh
Airbnb
yeah,
like that.
I see the videos all the time of people like, oh, I found this hidden camera in this phone charger, or oh, my alarm clock was
That shit's weird, bro.
shit. Yeah, I'm like, holy
Bro,
crap! I
you could
didn't
be
realize
walking
that was
around
like so
naked,
big.
bro, and they can see you naked, bro.
Hey, I'd be swinging out there though. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
that's
They
crazy,
get
bro. I do
video.
not want to see me. I don't want nobody to have like no video of me like naked or like doing anything. Like just like when you like because you can't do that in a hotel. So why would you do that in an Airbnb? Like that's just
Exactly.
weird. That shit is weird as
What
hell.
they would have caught us doing is just smoking in the Airbnb. Like, bro, so we I know how to like make it not smell in there. So we cleaned it out and everything, and like opened up all the windows and aired out the place for like the last 2 days, and we didn't smoke. But like literally the first 5 minutes of the Airbnb, we we're like, should we smoke in here? And we're like, fuck it, let's smoke. We just all started smoking and shit, and just like it was funny, bro. Like it didn't even take us 10 minutes to like just already set that bitch to flame. It was funny.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
we were all before going in there, we're like, we're not gonna smoke. It's gonna be really clean in there. Everything's gonna be picked up and nice. And then it's like 15 hours in, the whole house is like fucked up. Everybody's shit is everywhere. Like it's like 16 artists just all hanging out. And like then we had some friends that already were in Houston, like Kawhi, Rai, and Eyes on Yechi, who is part of Timmy Lloyd and stuff. But he also was coming out. So we had like a lot of people that didn't come to stay in the Airbnb, but it was like there. At one point, we had maybe like 23, 24 people in the Airbnb just hanging out. And it wasn't a big ass Airbnb. It was a 2 bedroom, three
That's
bedroom.
wild.
Actually, it was a 3 bedroom. And I was like, damn, we have too many fucking people in here. Like, it's cool too because they're all talented. Everybody's like an artist, and everybody like I've never had that. I've had like 200, 300 people in a fucking Airbnb party, but like maybe 5 of them that were talented, you know. But like having 20 collectively people just working on some shit, it was so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's lit, bro. What what other things are you like working on right now? Like what can people like, expect next?
I'm working on a couple singles with Apartment 9, and I'm working on a tape with Bear Dex. It's funny because it's gonna be called Dex Fluence because it's like me and Bear Dex is like it's all Dex's
Mm.
beats, and he just was like, I'm gonna steal that and make my own album called Dex Fluence. I was like, why don't I just steal it and just use all your shit, and then we have a fucking little like conjoined tape.
Yeah.
And I have some other stuff that's about to come out here pretty soon. I'm about to start releasing weekly and doing some more drops and stuff. But for right now, I'm just like focused on creating and like making more stuff for everybody, you know.
Yeah, that's lit, bro. Um, Another thing I wanted to ask, man. So I'm just gonna hit you with like just three random questions, bro. Do you
All
think
right, bet.
aliens are real?
Aliens for sure,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. I think we're in a little fucking box. I swear. We're like, I don't think we made it to the moon yet. That's I know sounds crazy. We don't really have real pictures of Earth. That's
No.
crazy. Kyrie might be right. The Earth might be flat. That's crazy. Um, I don't know, man. There's a lot of things that I just think is like we don't know about. I think we're so stupid as humans. Like we really don't know where the fuck we are. We're so caught up in like our phones, our social statuses, money, and all this shit that we really don't even know what the fuck like we are and like what we have in this planet. It's fucking stupid. Sorry for the long ass fucking answer, but yeah.
All right. If you could, if you were given like $1 million right now, what would you do? What would be like the first thing you would do?
I'd buy my mom's friend a house. I'd buy a fucking car. Um, I don't know. I'd do a lot of stupid shit. The million would not last me more than a month, man.
Why your
Maybe
mom's
even
friend a
like two
house?
weeks. Cause my mom's friend's like pretty much my mom, so it's like she means a lot to me. So I like fuck my mom buying her house. I'm gonna buy my mom's friend a house.
I feel
Pretty
you.
much my mom. So like yeah, but yeah, that'd be like some of the first purchases I would make, and then I'd just go crazy with the rest. I'd probably get more tattoos, probably do some stupid shit and get like my face pierced up more, and then who knows, man? I'd probably buy the best Pokemon cards that the market has. Like I'd probably become a Pokemon YouTuber, bro. Say fuck all the music and just like start opening up packs on YouTube.
I feel you, bro. What would be like one of like so like I like watching like movies and stuff like whenever I'm
Mm-hmm.
like writing music or like writing anything. What like anime or like movies or like that like influence like have influence on you?
I would say like Berserk was a big one for me. I'm just gonna do like 3 animes. Berserk was huge for me. Uh, One Punch was really funny, and I really connected with One Punch. And I don't know, there's just like 2 movies or 2 animes. Fuck it, and then like horror movies for me, man. I love horror movies. And I'd say another thing that's not even like movies or anything basketball, like anything basketball. Literally, got Shaq on the wall, got a Hornet thing on my wall, bro. Like basketball is like the thing that draws me in. Like Kobe was a huge person for me, so like I draw a lot of like just that because basketball is art itself, bro, and it's a movie
Right.
itself. Sometimes, so, like shit, you watching a good ass game, you can't take your eyes off of it, and then you think about all the stuff you could say about the game and stuff. So I don't know. Those are my things.
Facts, facts. So is there anything that you want to plug like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube?
Just plug my Instagram and YouTube, or not YouTube, Twitter, Brole, Bro 2099, and KML Bro on Instagram. Fuck TikTok. I don't make TikToks. I don't make YouTube videos. I should though. I
Yeah,
should.
you
I'm kind of
definitely
funny.
make you need to go on YouTube, bro, for real. You need to go on.
uh,
You definitely need a
but
YouTube channel, bro. You can run a bag off
something
that
like
shit.
that. Oh yeah, I know. But that's something I would like to do in the future when once I get my own place and I get shit set up and do whatever I got to do. Like
Yeah, I
that's
feel
gonna be
you.
another thing for me is like content creation. It'll be more than just music.
Bro,
Bro
it'd
will
be
be like
sick
a
if you
whole
would
ass
have.
fucking like.
It would have been sick if you would have vlogged the whole like Texas like traveling.
We have a lot of the footage there, and we're about to release a YouTube video for it. But we have like every single day planned the fuck out on that, and like we're just editing because we had so much footage from it, man. Like it's ridiculous.
It's
Like
fucking
even from the
lit.
show, we have like hours worth of shit.
Mm-hmm. Shit, bro, that's fucking lit, man. Like, man,
Mm.
I really can't wait to see what you do next. Like, I hear your sound evolving, man, and like I see what you're doing, bro. And like, I just wanted to get you on the podcast, man. I want people to hear your
I
story,
appreciate it.
and like,
Yeah, there's
I,
the whole time for all that shit, but it was fun to just like reach in for a little bit. You know what I mean? It's cool to see you reach out to all these other artists and like do stuff with them and just like give people platforms on platforms they may not have. Like, fuck, I don't have YouTube. I don't really have like anybody I know on this shit, but there's like I don't know. There's a lot of respect for what you do for people and the community, and a lot of people like look at what you do, and it's really like everything. Everybody like it's cool. Like it's really
thank you,
fucking
bro.
cool that you do this shit, especially with comedy too and music. I've heard your music and shit too. It's good. So like
Thank you,
just
bro.
seeing like someone that's also like in the scene and outside the scene and trying to do other shit, also like trying to like put people on is so fucking cool to see. So like I don't know. I'm excited to see what you fucking do too. Like I don't know. It's cool.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you, bro. This is the Scottie show, man. I had a very like this was honestly one of my favorite conversations with the with like
Thank
an
you.
artist right now, bro. This is one of my favorite ones, bro. Like for sure, bro. I gotta get you back on again, man. Like when you get something, when you got something new like coming up, bro. I gotta get you back
I'm
on here.
down, bro. I'm down.
Yeah, man. But this is the Scottie show, bro. Thanks for pulling up, man. I
Bro,
appreciate you.
you guys